Oh yeah.
God, I'm not kidding you, man. That son of a fucking unbelievably heavy. See why you cheated.
And just dropped it. Easy. You think he could pull me up too if I just hold on? You want to get me up there too?
Oh. You fit there?
I almost was out of the yard and you brought me to the top of the grain bag.
I had to share in the fun.
That's a little warmer than last time. What are we doing?
Fixing.
Always fixing. The shaft on that fan looks a little straighter from when we dropped it from here.
Did anybody know that though?
I don't think so, but they do know.
It only landed what? Or fell 20 feet? 30?
Yeah. When the rope come undone. More reason to get a cable system here.
Yeah, we do have to figure out something. What side? Well, it's gonna have to go up high enough so that it can pivot, if that makes sense to you.
Not at all.
Well, you sleep on it, it'll come to you.
That usually helps.
You hear that, Eric? There's a woodpecker over there.
I'm just trying not to fall off over here.
Should have brought my lawn chair.
Wiring's done. I'm ready for the fan.
Oh, I maybe should put these people down so that I don't drop that. You need help? I better take my chore glove off. Should I hold you so that you don't fall right off the bat?
If we start to go, are you coming with?
I'll give it my best.
Touch the electric.
What is it hitting? I don't remember this as being an issue. There we go.
Alright.
So we gonna put this plate on or not? That's maybe just for looks. One bolt.
What's worse, if I dropped a nut down the inside of the leg or down to the ground? You wouldn't believe the echo coming out of this tube.
That'll be prepares you for marriage.
Well, my partner left. I think he went for dinner. But we got the motor in. This pulls the dust and bees wings out of the leg when we're running it throughout the fall, so we don't plug our spouts. That fan's been giving us issues all fall, so got that replaced. I think they put new capacitors in and some other stuff. Really not sure. New fan motor's in. We're ready. I already told him we were ready. I'm just bothering him now. We're ready.
Hey, another 20 seconds here. I'm looking.
We're ready.
Okay, I'm gonna start the big leg. So stand clear, and the leg I'm hoping will not start unless you could. Is there a kill switch up there for the leg? Disconnect it.
You think he's talking about that? Oh, there's a big red switch up here, but it's on.
Well, I've got the circuit breaker off. I'll try it here. We'll see. Okay, stand back. Big leg starting.
10-4.
Okay, it should be running, but I've got the circuit breaker off, but I don't hear the fans on, right?
The leg is not running.
And either are any fans, correct?
Correct, yep. Nothing is moving up here.
Okay, you're going to have to shut the disconnect arm off, the big lever off for the grain leg, and then I'll turn the circuit breakers back on.
Okay, we're ready.
Okay, we'll see if I'm going to start the big leg again. Well, I don't know what happened there.
Big leg's moving. No, the fan is not on. Is that bottom fan plugged in? Because don't they all have to be plugged in?
All fans need to be plugged in, yeah.
So is the bottom fan plugged in when you were down by it there? Because I reset the lever. It's been on. I just turned it off and then back on.
Oh, yeah, just shut it off. Pull down on it, leave it on.
I'm sure he said that, but I wasn't listening.
So, did the east fan start up at all?
No, I don't think any fan was spinning here. Okay, let's try it.
Okay, starting.
Last fan is East fan is not spinning. It's plugged in.
Come on. What? Is it plugged in?
Yeah, it's plugged in. You made her! Well, we got a new fan up today. That one works good. Now another fan, which was new a month or two ago back during harvest, will not work. At least it's nice weather for December. Can't complain. Love my job. Now we got a spout to one of our dryers that is plugged with something. Can't turn it. So I have to take this sheet off and pray that a squirrel or coon doesn't jump out at me. And at the same time, don't drop any nuts or bolts. Whoever designs these things, why put one nut out of 10 that is bigger than the others? Putting in my 2 weeks. One's bigger. Hopefully I remember which bolt that was on. No, I don't have a 7/16 wrench, so hold on tight. We gotta move. I know which way the wind's going. I bet you there's our issue. You got a copy down there?
Yep.
You want to try moving, opening the east dryer trap then?
Find any goodies in there?
Bunch of hard bees wings and trash. That's about it so far. I was gonna see if you could push it out by opening it.
There we go.
Oh boy, well, we got some trouble.
If I try opening it all the way, would that be better? This is complete. I'm going to bolt her shut.
Okay, got her. Not sure what was holding it up, but we fought it. And we got her moving. Trap shut. Putting the door on. Going down. I don't even know what time it is. Gonna get out and start mapping some RTK guidance lines in the field. Well, today we're doing something pretty interesting. The farm has recently bought RTK guidance, which is John Deere's sub-inch accuracy for auto track. Our goal with it is to improve planting precision around inlets or on curved sides of the field, where currently we might be free steering and using our marker arms. We want to rely on auto track to guide us through those curves. So I am going around to every field and remapping it. That includes I drive the exterior of the field, and I'm creating new guidance lines, whether they're straight tracked which is just setting an A and a B point, and the tractor will drive straight in between them. Or you can do AB curves, which I set an A point, I drive the route I need, which is not straight, and then I set a B point, and it will copy those lines out to the track spacing that we require for whatever implement we're using. So right now I'm going to one of our more cut up quarters. It's actually split into 3 different fields, and I'm going to draw AB curve lines around all the edges, which we will then download into the planter tractor this spring for auto track usage. I'm also going around and marking each tile inlet in the field. We already have them all marked, but I'm going back to them to double check that the flag that we've marked is right on top of the flag in the field. Because under our old system with SF1, which is John Deere's less accurate satellite controlled auto guidance, any auto guidance line or flag that we've marked could potentially shift because the satellites are moving. So I'm going back and remarking them with RTK to be sure that they are right where we want. Then, after I have the tile inlets flagged, unfortunately this is the time-consuming part, I go to the computer and we draw a little circle about 8 foot in diameter around each tile inlet. Then, and we do that on the computer. From there we can take that, download it into the tractor, and use swath control so that it shuts off the planter as it goes over that inlet. That way we can see the inlets better during the fall harvest and the corn doesn't grow all the way around the flag. That's our goal here. So I've done 5 fields so far. That's about 5 to 10% of the fields. We got a ways to go. Wish us luck. What are you doing? We're going this way, come on. Okay, we're out in the field. Like I said before, I'm remapping all of the fields, getting us guidance lines and our tile inlet flags marked perfectly with RTK. So right now, what you're seeing there is I'm drawing that purple exterior boundary, which I have offset 12 feet from the center of my hitch. This field doesn't border any other neighbors' fields or any of our fields, so I push that exterior boundary out a little more. I mean, obviously it's there to protect us from causing spray damage off of our field. With no other fields nearby, I gave it a little more room. That way, if it's a drier year and we work out a little further from what the current field is, we won't have any issues. The blue line is my AB curve that I'm drawing right now. It tracks where I drive the tractor to a sub-inch accuracy with RTK and allows us to come back next spring and use that line. This field is a mile by about a little over a half a mile, and it ain't straight at all on the edges, not square. So this is taking some time. Plus, I still have to go out and do all the inlets after I map the border of the field. Chet, come home. I need backup. Get over here. Come on. Nikki, you get in the tractor too. Just don't let Doug out here. We gotta fix all his issues from the last 20 years. Don't use that. I'll get fired. Okay, I got the whole field mapped. Now I'm going around and marking the tile inlets. So I just drove over one, and what we're doing is we're lining up the globe with the tile inlet. And then I press a button on the computer and it does the rest for me. Here we go. That one's marked. I then delete it on my phone app, which is linked to my John Deere Operations Center. That will delete the old flag off of the computer so that when I get back with all the new flags and upload them into the computer, there's no overlap and no issue of telling which is the old flag and which is the new. No idea if there's a better way, but that's what we're doing. I finished the field here. This has got all the flags mapped. Gotta give them a good shot. Like I said, as we were doing that, I was clearing the flags on my phone. The ones that are still on there are either P-Rock inlets, which I'm not remapping because I don't know exactly where the inlet used to be, nor does it really matter. The old flag will work fine. And any tile inlets that are on the outside of the field, right along the ditch or something, I can't get over those with the tractor, so I'm leaving those what they were originally, which should be good. I drive past them and check just to make sure they're not 50 feet off, but we're not going to be putting interior boundaries around the inlets that are on the edge of the field because we don't plant over them to begin with. On to the next. On to the next. Oh!